How's it going, everyone? We're here. We are actually back in my old stomping grounds, Marion, Kansas, where I got really introduced back into fishing and got into the love of fishing, I suppose, is back here, fishing the lakes, the reservoirs, the streams, creeks, and rivers around here. So I am excited to walk around here, see what we can get. The water level is super low today. I have chicken liver, we have bait shrimp. We're just gonna see what we can catch. I do see a lot of bait fish jumping in and out of the water, so there's definitely some stuff chasing them. Could certainly be little tiny channel cat, but let's stop talking and just get to catching some fish, shall we? Getting messed with. There we go. He's a little guy, but we got him. Oh, top notch. Look at that hookup too. Very pretty fish. Little tiny channel cat on the little bait shrimp out here. Look at that little mouth. We're able to get that 1/0 hook in there. That is awesome. Super sharp fins, so we don't want him to thrash or cut us, but someday that is going to be a good channel cat to eat for someone. But not today. Be a good flathead size, you know, for bait. First fish of the day though. Go get bigger, guy. Now, as you saw me before, I do just have a little float, little bobber set up, and I do have this bait shrimp. I'm not trying to use the real big ones, and honestly don't even need the head, but we might as well keep it on there. I'm not sure. The biggest thing I'm trying to do is when I put this hook in, I'm wanting to make sure that it goes through one of the shells, and that's going to make sure that it stays on the hook a little bit better, and obviously make sure the barb has nothing on it. Barb in the point there, but let's start walking down this river and see if we can get anything else out of it. I'm hopeful if we stick to these kind of deeper pools, we should be able to pull some stuff out of it, because the water is so low right now that just to keep out of the Kansas heat, 102 degrees right now, they're probably sticking to some more of the deeper areas. Well, that's another little one. Top notch. Well, another little channel cat. Wasn't the size I was looking for. Fish is better than no fish, eh? Oh, well, he's super small. And very slippery. I just know if I was out here as a little kid with my dad, I don't think I'd be doing much fishing. I feel like I'd be chasing after all these tadpoles and minnows the entire time. Such a cool area. And to be down here in kind of the Flint Hills region, where you do see a lot of limestone with fossils and stuff in it, it's just a really cool thing if you have a kid that's into dinosaurs or anything like that. I mean, they're going to find more fossilized seashells and stuff like that. It's just a really cool experience. I think I'm hooked into a gar right now. If I can just get him over here. Or no, this is something else. I mean, it looks like a buffalo, to be quite honest. Maybe I foul hooked him. I don't know why a buffalo would go after a little minnow grub. But who knows? Maybe he was just particularly hungry. No, we definitely snagged him. Let's make sure you don't swim off like that. Oh, he didn't like that, did he? There we go. Top notch. Well, that's something different. Look at that. How cool is that, man? What a neat looking fish. Let this guy go and get out of here and we'll come back tomorrow. All right, it is morning. We are out underneath the Marion Reservoir Spillway, seeing if we can catch anything today. There are some guys out here, I assume, fishing for catfish. They got these big bobbers and they're all fishing up on top of the spillway walls, so I assume they have some sort of lead net to pick those guys up. I'm seeing buffalo jumping, so we're either gonna get a carp or a buffalo. I can feel it. Well, he's not very big. Of all that, and we catch a catfish. It always gets me every single time when I see tons of people out catfishing and then I'm carp fishing and catching catfish. It's just amazing. If you're out to have fun and you're wanting to catch some catfish and maybe some other fish, just fish for carp. You're gonna end up catching catfish at the same time. I've seen giants, absolute giant channel cats taking on carp bait. So, just crazy. Let's get this guy back in the water because I don't know. We could eat him, I suppose, but I don't really have any interest. All right. All these little minnows are freaking out. Goodbye, buddy. Swims away. I'm sure that guys fishing with worms for catfish feel the same way about carp fishing guys. I mean, I'm sure they catch carp and think, why would people fish for carp when you can catch carp while fishing for catfish or something like that? But it certainly goes the other way as well. You can throw out some breadcrumb with some jello and corn and catch tons of channel cat as well if you're in Kansas. So something to give a try if you want to. I know that they're now making like chicken mixed with cherry, like Kool-Aid or jello or whatever, so they definitely like sweet stuff. Now another thing I will say is that the bank over here by this spillway is rather stinky, you all. And why is that, you may be asking? Well, it's because of all the carp and other fish that were thrown up on the edge. So I thought we'd look it over and see exactly what we're dealing with here. Just judging by the dorsal fin and where the eye and the mouth is on this guy, this was a buffalo. We also have a leftover water bottle someone left here. Not a great look, guys. Keep your areas cleaned up, makes everything nice and pretty, and leaves it nice for everyone else, you know what I mean? Now, I assume, could be wrong, they could have made it bleed profusely, so they just left it on the bank rather than throw it back in. But I assume that someone thought it was a carp, threw it on the bank, and left it there to rot, not knowing that it was a native buffalo, you know, native to the state of Kansas. So you're just killing fish that don't need to be killed, I guess. I don't know. Take it home and eat it if you wanna kill it. We also have this guy down here, and this looks to be the exact same thing. Giant dorsal there. Eyes are all black, no barbels. Doing a little bit of mystery sort of identification. That one felt a little bit bigger. Yeah, common carp, there we go. Yeah, top notch. No. Come back there, bud. Cool. There we go, and he unhooked himself right at the end. This is what we've been searching for all day, and right in the last like 20 minutes before we were gonna leave, one decides to show up. Not very big at all, but it's something, right? That gave us a little bit of a fight that we were looking for. I'm certainly happy to be back in Kansas, back fishing the fish that I've really grown to love over the past few years. Yeah, we're gonna set this guy off and then pack up and maybe do some more fishing later on, but if not, this was a fun trip. I really enjoyed it.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more content in the future. Feel free to check out a few of our other videos on the Modern Day Outdoorsman, or check out BZ Hub, our outdoor gaming channel, with new videos every week.